The Heat snagged a 98-95 win over the Celtics last night without Jimmy Butler. Celtics, meanwhile, without Jaylen Brown. They were up by 10 points under 9 minutes left in the fourth. Jayson Tatum, though, only managed 3 points in the final period as that victory slipped away from Boston. Shannon, you've always said Jayson Tatum deserved a seat at the superstar table after last night's performance. Do you still think Tatum is a superstar?
I do. He just can't sit in the chair. He has a chair waiting for him at the table, Skip. And there's a couple of guys waiting there to welcome him with open arms. But that game last night is where you have to do it without your partner in the law firm, Jaylen Brown. That a very winnable game. And because you lost, it marred a great performance. Skip, 31, 14, and 7.
Beautiful. Yep.
And then you walk the ball up. This is your opportunity. I've arrived.
Mm-hmm.
You walk the ball up the court, and you throw a pass. I don't know what you were thinking. I don't know what. Skip, did he not see Tyler Hero in between him and the guy?
No. We should show it since you brought it up.
I mean, he hit Tyler Hero in the chest.
Yep. He's just.
Here
we go. This is the last play.
Tell me
what are you thinking? I don't know. You're down to 20 seconds.
Right.
You got to do something. You got to find somebody or break free yourself. I don't know.
I don't know what he saw. But anyway, this is, Skip, you think about it. Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown both have 25 games, 25-point games this season. They're the first pair of teammates to do that since Pete Maravich and Sweet Lou Hudson.
Yep.
But Tatum has done nothing without Brown. He needs him. But I believe in order to thrust yourself, you're going to have to win some of these games. This was a winnable game because the Heat was playing without Jimmy Butler. So they were playing without their best player. I believe Jayson Tatum is the best player on the Celtics. I believe Jaylen Brown is more athletic. I believe he can do more things.
Yep.
But I think Jayson Tatum is a better player.
Yep.
This was his opportunity to submit that skill and win this ball game. But he does have a chair at the table with about 7 or 8 of these superstars. But they say you can't sit down just yet.
Yeah.
We need to see a little more.
Shannon Sharp. This is as fine a young man as ever represented this league.
Yes.
I love to hear him interviewed. I love to see him play for 3.5 quarters. I want so badly to embrace him and bless him as next.
Mm-hmm.
And the turnovers haunt him. And I started calling him Jason Turnover in the finals against Golden State because, remember, he ran away with the turnover lead in the postseason and especially in the finals. And it's hard to overcome because you're better than that.
Right. But he's not a natural passer of the ball, Skip. That's why he has a high turnover. He had 7 last night. And guys that are not naturally great, Russ, that's why he has such a high turnover rate, because I don't think he's a natural passer of the ball.
No.
You look at the natural passers, the Stockton, the Magic Johnson, the Chris Paul.
The LeBron James. Yes.
Yeah, they don't turn the ball over 7 to 8 times a game. No. And this is far too many for Jayson Tatum to turn the ball over. That's way too many.
So they are up 10 points with under 9 to go, and there's no Jimmy Butler to close for the Heat.
Yeah.
So Bam says, okay, I got this. I got this. Tyler Hero made a couple shots, but Bam mostly just said, no, I got this. And then this is old school. This is Michael Jordan. This is what I learned from Michael Jordan. When the game ended, the TNT cameras lingered on Jayson Tatum and Bam, and they were having the best old time talking back and forth, laughing, talking, covering their mouths about what they were talking about, and then they had a big hug. It's new school basketball that is hard on my psyche because when you blow a lead like that and you wind up going 1 for 4 in the fourth quarter with 2 turnovers, show me. It's over.
You wanted to hurt.
You got to. You don't want to be out there hugging.
Right.
You just don't, because Jordan just went to the locker room. Way to go. Okay. Right? But he's getting better and better, but he still hasn't pulled that chair out and sat down.
No. It's an empty chair right now, Skip.
And because of that, the Celtics, whom you love, they rise and then they fall back, and they rise up and you say, oh, wait, there's the best team. And then they fall back a little bit.
Skip, you think about this. Okay, they play without Jimmy Butler. Mm-hmm. You get Tyler Hero to go 4-19, 1 of 7 from 3, and he gives you 9 points. You get Kyle Lowry play damn near 30 minutes and gives you 2 points. Skip, you got to win that game.
It's begging.
You got to.
No, it's begging because you're that team. You got them as what, between them and the Bucks,
Milwaukee.
right?
not only are the Celtics that team, I've got him tabbed as that dude.
Yeah.
He's him.
Well, he should be, and he could be.
You got.
This is one of I know it's just one game in January, but this is the one where this belongs to you.
Skip, that guy can do it all. He can shoot the three. He got a mid-range game. He can get to the rim and finish.
He was even blessed by the late, great Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. I mean, he can do it all. He's a complete package. And we saw him last year, Skip, do a number. He harassed KD for 4 games.
He did.
So he's a complete package. 6'8" and a half, can do it silky smooth. Bruh, it's time now. It's time.
It's time.
I got to jump in, guys, and interrupt you. We're out of time. We got to go because we've still got to discuss that new NBA All-Star Game format.
What was this?
How's it going to impact the teams? That's next on Undisputed. Amazing Kareem as LeBron nears passing him as the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Riley says he's always viewed Kareem as the greatest of all time, saying, quote, I put Michael in there too, but Kareem was the greatest at that time because of his longevity and the fact that he continued to perform at a high level when he was in his late 30s and 40s. All right, these are fighting words here. Shannon, does Pat Riley have a point?
He does, Skip. I think Kareem is the most underrated superstar in the history of the game because he's never gotten the credit. Because even when he played, Skip, they said Russell was a better center. They said Wilt was a better center. And then he happened to be around in the 80s, and here come Michael, Magic, and Larry. So he's really never gotten his proper respect for being a historically great player. 6 MVPs, which is more than any other player has ever earned. Michael, Bird, Magic, Wilt, Russell, LeBron. Nobody has 6. He has 6 rings. He's the all-time leading scorer, only for a short amount of time left. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's the 3rd leading rebounder. And that should, he's on the 35th anniversary team. He's on the 50th anniversary team. He's on the 75th anniversary team. But, Skip, and he had no flair. He had one shot. Nobody can stop it, and nobody's been able to replicate it. Now, we can say Kobe is as close to Michael because he had a lot of similarities. The fade, the turnaround, the fade away, the flying through the air, pull the wristband on the elbow, the knee sleeve rolled down. Yeah. We've seen guys copy a lot of other guys. We've never seen anybody throw the sky hook with the consistency and the regularity in which Kareem Abdul-Jabbar throw it. Now, we've seen guys throw it, most of the time people throw the sky hook, Skip, trying to get a letter on your horse or pig. But ain't nobody throwing it.
I don't even know anybody who tries it.
But nobody's doing it.
I mean, it's...
remember Magic had the baby sky hook in, what was that, 85?
I was sitting in the front row,
Yeah, when he threw the baby.
But it was baby.
Yeah, it was baby.
It won the game.
Yeah, it won the game. It absolutely won the game. Yeah. Skip, that might have been 87. That was 87. That was 87. Yeah. Okay. I was in my college dorm room. I remember now. It was 87. Right. Go back and look it up, guy. But here's the thing what he said, Kareem's longevity. But see, here's where he said, now, if it was Kareem's longevity that made him the GOAT, LeBron James going to play longer than Kareem and playing at a high level in the same year. Now, Kareem averaged 10 points in year 20. LeBron James is averaging 30. So if you said, now, this is what Pat Riley said in 2012 when Lee Jenkins was writing the article for the 2012 Sportsman of the Year. He referred LeBron James as the GOAT, best of all time. Now, all of a sudden,
where was LeBron playing at that point?
In Miami.
Thank you.
And Kareem. Who did he coach? Kareem. So, look, I'm not going to argue with Pat Riley. Pat Riley know more about basketball than I would have dreamed of knowing. And I'm not surprised that he said Kareem.
Yeah.
But you can't say longevity is what made Kareem great and then all of a sudden just kind of poo-poo and skirt the fact that LeBron James is playing 20 years. He's going to break the record in 100 fewer games than what Kareem did. But I'm not here to dismiss Kareem. Kareem absolutely has a case to be the GOAT. And although, Skip, I don't believe he's gotten the credit that he deserves, especially by the media, because when Kareem won the MVP, I don't know if players remember this, the players used to vote for the MVP.
Yep.
They took it out of the players' hands and started putting it to the media. The media never voted Kareem MVP. The players did.
Yep, because Kareem